Looking at this past year and current potential impending appointments, we have been taught that our rights are threatened, our privileges are threatened. However, over the past year, movements like Me Too have shown us that when we stand together, mobilize, use our voice, embrace our allies, we can create real change for the better. So tonight, I'm asking you to mobilize, to evidence our solidarity in supporting those in our community who are most at risk. Our Latinx celebration is a poignant reminder that our LGBTQ immigrant and undocumented community are here and they are a part of our family. We have to celebrate their existence. We have to uplift their stories, and we have to support their movement. One organization that you could consider supporting is the Immigrant Youth Coalition. It's a queer and trans youth-led organization that supports QT immigrants and people of color. Our films, 1985, and programs like the New AIDS Narrative remind us of our need for equitable, accessible health care. Something that we have seen slowly dismantled. When this happens, people in our community are totally at risk, particularly those who are HIV positive, those who are low income, those who have a disability, trans people, especially trans people of color. We can't let this happen. One organization that you could choose to support is Trans Wellness Center. Take a look at them on the web. There are important elections coming up, and we can use our voices to help drive a sea change in representation in our government. Register to vote. Millennials, register to vote. Work to assure that I just lost my place. I was doing so good. Work to assure that other marginalized populations are registered to vote and make sure they have access to our polling places. The current administration wants us to believe that the pie is small and there is only so much room at the table. We don't believe that. We stand for assuring that everyone in our community has a seat at the table, has a voice, and has a vote. That's a great deal of why Outfest exists. To assure that everyone is represented, to reflect our lived experience, our triumphs and our tragedies, and to assure that we have the opportunity to understand one another. The LGBT community is not a monolith. We are a community of communities. This is visible in the room tonight, and it was visible when you walked into Studio 54. Art has the power to create change, be it music, performance, media, or an experimental combination of all three. Outfest has been leading the change for almost 4 decades, from our storytelling workshops and labs that served underserved populations to the histories we protect through the Legacy Project. The LGBT community has a deep history of standing together in the face of adversity. We did it before, and we're going to do it again. So what can you do this week? You can come to Outfest. See a film that is out of your comfort zone. Come to understand the experience of another part of our community that you are unfamiliar with. These are small acts of solidarity and resistance that will open your mind and they will open your heart. Become an ally. Lock arms and stand together. Make sure your voice is heard, and his, and hers, and theirs, and ours. And what can you do after Outfest? Make this midterm election matter. Protect our culture and protect our rights. Vote and ensure that others do the same. Thank you.